Hi, I'm Lorraine Finlay. 5 years ago, the COVID-19 pandemic changed Australia and the world forever. Today, the Australian Human Rights Commission is releasing a major new report looking at the human impacts and the lessons that need to be learned. It's called Collateral Damage, and it examines how Australia handled the pandemic response, not to place blame, but to ensure we do better in the future. Emergencies, whether a pandemic, bushfire or flood, must be handled with all people's rights and needs front of mind. While government responses to the pandemic helped save lives, our report found that human rights were not always considered or protected. This affected all Australians, with people from marginalised backgrounds or in at-risk situations seeing their harm compounded. At the heart of our findings are the personal stories of more than 5,000 Australians. We surveyed Australians, held consultations, and heard directly from people about how the pandemic affected them. We heard from families unable to say goodbye to dying loved ones, people stranded overseas, desperate to return home, Asian Australians who experienced racist abuse, border communities whose lives were upended, women trapped in violent households, First Nations and migrant communities left without vital support. These weren't just challenges, they were avoidable harms worsened by inflexible policies that lacked compassion. Our report calls for a new emergency response framework to ensure that no one is left behind when the next crisis comes. It's built on 7 key principles. Human rights at the core of every decision, meaningful consultation with all communities, proportionate responses that are reviewed and adapted, balancing risk with compassion with clear exemption pathways, tailored communication that reaches all people and combats misinformation, empowering local communities to help shape responses, planning beyond the crisis so critical support isn't suddenly taken away. You can read our full report or a short summary on our website. Most importantly, thank you to everybody who bravely shared their story. This report exists because of you. Even in an emergency, human rights matter.